As you guys know, we do a lot of predator calling. We've really been wanting to get into the thermal game. We picked up this Pulsar Trail 2 LRF XQ50A from Foxhole Armament. It's really changed the way that we've called predators out at night and in the evenings and early mornings, and to be able to go to areas that are more heavily called that seen better success going in there in the evenings or in the dark, changing that game up on some of those older, smarter coyotes. We've got a quick disconnect on the bottom, so on those really dark nights, it takes a little bit of finesse to be able to feel that, but it's pretty quick, it's pretty easy. The other thing that I really like is it's got replaceable batteries, so we have 2 batteries. We run the smaller one typically, and then we've got an extended battery pack that we put on when the nights get really cold or that battery starts to burn through fast. The one thing that I didn't realize, there's no depth perception with thermal. So having this rangefinder is super helpful. You range that, it actually brings up a separate screen inside of the thermal. Find whatever you're aiming at and it will range that distance for you. It really helps me to be able to know where they're at and how close they are. Some of the things that I like about this unit, the ease of use, the simplicity. So up here on this little dial, you're able to change for clarity on your picture settings. The buttons themselves, they're big. I usually use gloves because it's cold and I don't have any problem manipulating these buttons. Your menu button, and you can run through everything up and down. This button on the back is what starts recording and stops recording. Up and down arrows that you see here will actually have different functions depending on what's going on. So if they're in the menu, they'll run things up and down, take your range, or if you hold it down, it will switch between your 2 favorite color palettes or whatever you set that to be. If you push it to range and then hold it down, it will lock that range finding on, so it will track instead of having to push it every time. This on the side is just for charging, or if you need to get footage off, then you can plug in there and put it right on your computer. And then this is an on-off button, quick on, so you punch it once to turn it on. You got push and hold for 3 seconds for it to turn off. Scope cover, pretty standard. It just locks back out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it. And so if you go into the menu, you scroll through until you get to, it looks like a little painter's wheel. But if you look at this, you can see we have black hot, red monochrome, rainbow, ultramarine, violet, sepia, and white hot. Black hot, that's what I've really been liking to run lately, just because of the weather, the cold. They've been popping out much better for me in the black hot. You can see in some of our videos that I use the red hot and the white hot. So typically what I have it set for is black hot and white hot. The other thing that I really like is the onboard Wi-Fi. Sometimes my kids go with me. I can pull up my iPad, they can sit there and they can see what's going on. This unit does it reset on its own, and inside of the viewer at the bottom there's a countdown, so as it gets close to resetting, you can see that it's going to say okay for 3, 2, 1, then it'll reset. That helps you if you're filming, or you know when that frame's going to freeze. If you guys have any questions or something that we didn't cover that you're interested about, go ahead and drop those in the comments below. We'll do our best to answer them and to help you in any way that we can. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Thanks for watching Beyond the Screen Outdoors, and remember to get outside.